Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys one of our new features called workflows. This feature is designed for complex automations whereby, for example, you have an inbound call, then you then want to produce a follow-up SMS that's customized, or maybe even a follow-up email that's also customized. So these are more complex, and I'm going to give you guys a tutorial on how to exactly create one of these. I'm going to do the exact same one that I have here, where it's firstly going to generate inbound call. We wait for 60 seconds, and then after that, we will send a customized SMS and also a customized email from a domain of your choice. So first off, what you want to do is press create new workflow, and then you can select from any of these triggers. So you can do from another app, you can do from a Instagram or Facebook lead, you can do a new contact in Go High Level, you can do after someone calls your AI or after you finish an outbound call. So for this example and for this tutorial, we will do an inbound call, and there is the trigger. So the first trigger you have to do is you have to select a specific call flow. The call flow that we are going to select in this case is CB Doctors Melbourne, given that I've already applied a custom external phone number from Trillet and imported that phone number here, and that's the current number that is attached to this agent. There's a thing called trigger filters as well. What trigger filters is designed to do is, let's say that you have a call and you want certain conditions attached to that call to then pass through the next stage of the workflow. For example, in the post-call summary, for example, you only want the workflow to proceed forward if the sentiment was positive. So let's say that the caller wanted a booking or an appointment with you. In this case, what you do is you can add a filter, you can add a trigger, and obviously going to improve the UX, but at the moment you can put in a trigger filter. So the trigger filter in this case is going to be called, this means it's the post-call summary, and after each call, it will analyze that data first. When we proceed from there, the email and SMS will be analyzing that data. Next step would be to go into your first action. So with your actions, you can do a bunch of different things. In this case, we're going to actually put a filter in this first. So we're going to wait a while because I don't want our agent to send that SMS as soon as the call finishes. I want it to have a bit of a humanized delay. So I'm going to put in about 20 seconds of delay, and then we'll save that. And then the next action would be, I want to send a personalized SMS to the customer or to the caller. So obviously we can do trigger phone, so that we trigger to the phone caller, and then a from number, which is my number, that will send out this SMS. And I'm just going to do a very basic message. I'm going to be like, hey, hello, here is a link to our, and then we save that. So if it proceeds from the 20-second delay, it will then send an SMS. So that's a very easy and very good feature to have, because let's say that you wanted to send a custom follow-up SMS, this is what you would do. Let's also do a personalized email. So I want to also send a follow-up email after that SMS. So you can attach here, you can put in the action, you can change your step name, not really relevant at the moment, but you can also send custom from a custom domain. So in this case, you could go from Resend. I already have my verified domain here as my agency. You can add any specific domain that you like. I already have one, but all you would do is you put in your own domain, and then it will ask you to configure certain things. So it will ask you for like the DNS settings, and you will have to go to like GoDaddy or Squarespace or wherever you set up your domain and add those values in there. It's a very easy setup. It will take like 5 minutes. Obviously then you have to wait for it to propagate, but after that you'll be able to connect to your domain. Following from there, you're also able to change who to send it from. Domain is endurosolutions.com.au. You can be like hello@endurosolutions.com.au. So you can change that into your own preferred sender domain. You would also put an email address that you want to send to. So I'm trying to do my own email just for ease of sake. I'm going to change the subject as well. Maybe like hello, and the body of HTML would be, I want to put the post call summary data. So I can put in the trigger.analyze-data.summary in here, and then you can put that in, and then it'll be able to send that same data in this email. Don't need that, and then we can press save. So that's how I set up a custom workflow. I'm now going to give it an actual call as well. So another issue that you will run into is the amount of contacts that will be accessing this. Another common issue that we will run into is testing for the same contact. Let's say you want to use a phone number and you want to call and test this workflow out. I encourage you guys to change this so that each time you change it to 1 minute or 1 second so that you can reuse it. Because at the moment it was set to 1 contact per day. That way you don't spam the workflow or nobody else spams the workflow. So you want to make sure that you do, when you do your testing, you do this, but in the future, you'd only be limited to 1 contact per day. That way no one can spam you 100 times. So let's save that. In this case, it wouldn't matter for me because this is a brand new workflow. So now that I've saved this, we'll go and review. Actually put in my email address that I want to send it to. And now you can see that we've saved it. You can also change this as well, the from name, and you can press save. And then push to production. Beautiful. And now we're actually going to give it a call. So if we go back to our phone numbers, I'm actually going to call now the CBD Doctors Melbourne number. We'll give it a call.
Welcome to AI First. How can I help you today?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I'm here to assist you with CBD Doctors Melbourne. How can I help you today?
I'm just wondering what you guys do.
CBD Doctors Melbourne is an APOL accredited family-owned clinic. We provide long-term.
Okay, so I'm just going to end the call there, and after this, it will start triggering this wait action here. There you go, you can see that it's at the wait action at the moment, and it will resume in 20 seconds, which is the delay. It will then send an SMS and also proceed to send the email. So I can show you guys here that I have got a text message saying, hello, this is your link or whatever. I've also just received the email as well, which has the exact same email that I just said, hello workflows, and it's directly from Ender Solutions. And I've also got the hello, this is the post-call summary as well. So that's how you do workflows for more customized automations that you'd like to build. We wanted to give you guys this access because we noticed that a lot of you requested being able to do different sort of products as well. So follow-up emails, calendar bookings, all through emails, customized SMS. So that's a quick run through on how that works. This is in alpha at the moment, so we're going to continuously improve this. Appreciate you guys watching, and let me know if you've got any questions. Thanks.